Hello everybody, my name is Willow and I'm one of the Suicidal Shembas, and welcome back to episode 11 of Subnautica. Here's the base. So obviously I didn't do much, well, I did a lot, but I didn't build it yet. So let me explain what's going on here. A couple of moon pools, right? Of course an interconnecting piece right there, Scanner room stays the same. This is where it gets really interesting. So, right here we're going to have our storage, and to the left of that is our food and water kind of thing, and whatever else I decide to throw in there. Maybe extra storage, extra food, that sort of stuff. Of course, a corridor to a later project down the road. This is going to be our power plant area. I'm just going to call this the power plant, this big room and this little room, and then there's going to be another little room off of that will be our power plant, and I will describe that or explain that as we go, but for the time being this is what we have. So let's get to building and we can explore what it is becoming. And I left once just to get titanium. That's really all I did. I went to the Aurora with my HUD on and picked up a bunch of scrap and came right back. That's really all I did. All the other resources were already here. Basically... what is that going to do? Oh, not bad. Also, I haven't had any issues off camera with the whatchamacallit. Base exploding randomly. Yeah, we'll do one of these. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Let's do this for now.
30 seconds.
Yeah. No one cares. Okay, when I want you to switch, you won't. That's annoying. Seek fluid intake. How about no? Whatever. I did this wrong. 2 glass. That would be kind of cool, actually. But for now. There we go. I'm gonna see if this connects, and it very much does. I don't know if I like the way this is connecting right now, so we might fix that when we go back inside. Might. Depends. Honestly, we're just gonna scrap that all together. Little critter.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, here we are. So we've got a couple of moon pools, 3 large rooms. I've decided that this is going to be the bedroom slash office slash decorative area, right in here. And then this is going to be, like I said, the power plant. And then you've got basically all of our resources, food, water, storage. Then we've got a couple of moon pools. So there's a thing called the prawn suit, and which we don't have yet. But this base should allow us to expand our horizons just a bit. So let's go inside and take a look after I go get some food because I'm starving to death. Or thirst, whatever. Okay, well, I don't have a knife on me. That's fantastic. Inventory full of iron.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There's my knife. Wait a second. Da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Okay. Let's go get you charged. Okie dokie. Coming in. Back to your original docking post. Oh, before I do, actually. This was originally just put right here. I took this down, put up the cross, and then put that right next to it. And then that's how I got... Because I wanted these to be lined up. I thought that would be nice. Anyways, just a random little thing that absolutely has no meaning or matter whatsoever. But my brain said tell it, so I told it. It also feels way different because now it's from behind rather than the side, and so this whole room feels totally different. Anyways, there's that. Nothing. We come through here. Would be another one, and then we can make them rows basically as long as we want, if we want. And then we got this. Now let's take a look, see what we got here. All right, that is interesting. It's also entirely possible that I don't do that. Of course, we have our scanner room. Still basically the same setup, just added onto a lot. Then we've got another large room, which feels kind of weird. Easy to get lost in if you just walked in and you have no idea where you're going, but also kind of not too easy because you walk in the door, have one room to your left and right, and this connects to this, which I actually wanted, but I don't particularly care for, I think. So I don't think I particularly care for this, which is super easily changed. And then I also don't know that I care for this, which is going to make for an interesting solution where I put one of these rooms, probably this room, yeah, because I like the curve. I'll probably put that room in front so it just keeps going that way. Because I don't like... I feel like I'm losing so much usability for a storage room having the doors like this. So yeah, let's do that. And let's also fix that connection point. And then again, that would also help with getting lost because you'd have one room to the left, one room to the right, and then the only one option is to go this way. And then you'd have rooms... Actually, that one... Would it be this one? Yeah, it's this one that's going to be gone. So you'd have one option to go all the way down here, which would take you to here. And the moon pools. And then if you do this and take the curve, you go back through here and boom. So let's just get out and get to work. So basically, you'd have this really long hallway. Not only do I like having the curve, but it makes sense to have your crafting stuff close to here. At least to me it does, because I'm going to my... I don't know, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But it does to me. Because I spent a lot of time in the moon pool with the modification station, and I meant that the vehicle modification station, anyways. And that's fine, but that also meant, oh, well, since I'm using that, I need to put my modification station here, like the actual one. And then, how do I put you down? Like so. Yeah, so that's connected, but different.
30 seconds.
It's fine,
Welcome aboard,
because I
Captain.
also needed to do that, which is fine. Okay, cool. Oh, no. Okay, so. Storage, food and water. I don't know how I want to do that, because that still feels really weird to me. I hate doing this. I really do. But cancel. Put that back in the HUD. Get that out of my inventory. Take these out. New plan. I don't know why it keeps switching out between me like that, but whatever. Because I don't know what I'm liking. It just all feels wrong. I don't like it doing that. But what I might like is putting it over here instead. If it lets me, which I think it will. Oh yeah, she'll definitely. Well, let me go lower, so. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Where's my... back in here. Alright. I did my thinking off camera, and I got really far with that, obviously, but now I'm changing my mind here. Of how things feel when actually walking inside of it.
All systems online.
That's cool. Do I just get rid of these altogether? And that junction, and just make it a tree, a 3? Because that does not need to connect that way if I can simply connect it this way. I like that. I like this being... I want this functional, not just neat. Now the whole idea behind this is to purposefully make it very functional. This is not. At least this section right here. I'm okay with leaving that junction there, because maybe one day, project or whatever, something, I might want to do something with that. But... I might do this, which is the same... It's funny to me, because this junction was the exact same one that I started with. I took it down and I made it a T, and then I faced it this way, and then I was... Now it's back to that. I don't know. I think it's funny to me. Okay, so storage. Which might also mean... Shoot. I'm going to be mad at myself if I change that same junction again right after I said that. Because I had another idea.
30 seconds.
Which one do I want food and water, and which one do I want to be storage? I'll make this one storage, that one food and water. I know that doesn't matter, but it matters to me, because I'm picky. And if this one's food and water, and this one's storage, I want storage, basically, the reason why, right, is when you walk through the middle of the hallway, the doorway here, I want there to be rows of storage lockers. And to get the longest rows would be to use the building lengthways, and hence the door being on this side of it, or the opposite. But for the food and water, I don't know how I want to do that, because I could add in a walkway through here, but I'll leave it for now until I design the interior. And then I'll decide where I want the door to come in at, because I can make the door wherever I want to. Excuse me. If it even matters at all. It's bugging me that this is the way it is. I don't like having random junctions like this, and it not being... I don't know, just nice, I guess. So... What's in that? I don't know. But that has that curve to it that I like. It just feels nice. So this should have less annoying features. Okay, so yeah, walk through the front door. You got a room to your left and to your right. Here's the, what do you call it? Power plant. This whole section, the power plant. I mean, when I say that, this room, and the room that's going to go off of this. There's going to be a room, the reason why there's going to be a room that goes off of this is that's going to be bioreactor fuel. that, so it's going to be a grow bed that's, or whatever I decide to put in it. This is going to be like a bedroom office space, and I don't know if I want just this room or if it's going to be double high or what. I don't know yet. Yeah, you walk in, you've got that to your left, this to your right, and then when you go to your left, there's no way for it to connect to anything else. There's nothing connecting to it. I got a low battery on my controller. Oh well. So then you walk straight, take a little turn to the right, which is kind of nice. Take a little turn to the right, and bam, you've got this. And then left, bam, you've got this. So you've got your food and your water, you've got your whatever, storage. You go straight. Oh, that's why. Got that moon pool, and then you've got this moon pool. Because I didn't want the moon pools to be connecting on the sides, especially if I was going to have one in front of the other, like that. Because then that would just be ugly. And like if I have one, and then I have one more going that way, if I decide to do that, it'll be less annoying to do this once, rather than having to do that 2 or 3 times just to get to the end of the hallway, depending upon which vehicle you take out, right? So, yeah, no, not doing that. The other thing is, now I need a scanning room. Because I forgot I took that down, and now I need to decide where that goes now. Which means, back into the sea moth I go. Little critter. And I have a feeling I know exactly where it's going to go, because I'm going to put it right here. That also actually makes a lot of sense that I put it here, if it lets me. Because... oh, scan for this thing. Okay, let me get my boat and go. There we go. Why not? Why not? Okay, well... there you go. No.
Thirty seconds.
Just for fun. I don't like taking it out the repair tool because I've used it so much. I'm like, no, don't do that. Just because I can. I know it's supposed to be functional, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. This time, this part's going to be for this, because I said so.
30 seconds.
Ugh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No, I can't do that. Never mind. That won't work.
Thirty seconds.
Theoretically. Could build another one going this way. That'd actually be kind of cool looking. Weird. But I think I will. Because I just changed my mind about this whole place. Let me build the scanner room first.
Thirty seconds.
New plan, new plan. Am I recording still? Oh, I forgot I was recording completely. Okay, so I was like, I can explain what I'm doing. So yeah, let me do that right quick. One, I'm doing this because, I don't know, Trident slash, I thought it looked cool. So I'm gonna build another tunnel going this way. That way I can have the outdoor grow space be here. Because it's already on a platform, I can make this just be the outdoor grow space of whatever I want. And then figure out the bedroom later. Otherwise, not bad. And that's like that because that has to not be on the platforms, I guess, which is stupid. But also, apparently, the case. So... yeah. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's try this again. Bong, 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 bong. Do, 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 do. I don't know. I'm weird.
Welcome
Nice.
aboard, Captain.
Nice, 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 nice. Okay. There we go. Done. That's done. So then I just go over here. And I take a left. Take a right, and then bam, storage. Left. Bam, food. FUD. All the FUD. And I go boom. I go bam, go bam, boom. I see a cave. That's intriguing. When the scanner room updates, I see a little bit more of a cave.
Seek fluid intake.
Probably not going to see anything different. Unless it's like right on the edge. Your nitrous. Then of course this goes to nothing right now, but it'll go to outdoor garden. Go through here. Go through here. Go through here. Go through here. That's a growing tree.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It's an empty planter. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna have to move my storage. And then of course I have this room. Excuse me. Yeah, because if this is storage, it also has the potential of going out that way further if I made it a bigger storage room. So I need quartz. What else do I need? A locker. So I need quartz and titanium, which I have both. And then, after I get some more than what I have lockers now, I can get an organizational system going rather than just dump it all in the locker. Because I don't know what's in what locker. A bunch of diamonds, that's good. A bunch of rubies, some more diamonds. See my problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 and 10. That should get me 5 lockers. Which, and coincidentally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is how many I have in here. So I'm doubling my locker size. Beginning some organization, which is exactly what we need to do. And bada bing, bada boom. I don't want to do that just yet. Hold on. Is that... I don't know how I feel about that. Seems good. I don't like how that one is so much farther forward. I will do a lot more of this off camera, by the way. Let's see. I'm just so zoned in. one. Oh, poop. I gotta undo you so I can do the other one. Almost way I don't know why I don't know. I don't want to. I got 2 chests down. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm not gonna do but maybe one more, which is the one I left off on. No, I'm not. It takes the quartz first, so I'm not gonna do nothing. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, I will, because I'm gonna take down a... I'm silly. So I'm getting freaking hungry again. I haven't eaten any... Well, I had a bowl of chili today. I wonder how far today is over with. I've been doing this all day. I have to admit. But that's because I decided that I didn't want to do anything today. Except whatever I wanted to do, and now that I have a plan, an actionable plan for my desires of YouTube and such, just decided to do all this stuff for the YouTubes, because that's what I want to do. I'll organize it later. And again, I'll organize it off camera. Because this is the boring work right now. Like, if you haven't skipped over it already, I'm sure, yeah. What the heck? Where did I put it before? Oh, okay. I know. But basically, no battery. That stuff. Doesn't have a battery, then it can go in there. Don't get the scanner. I might make the room that's not storage, the large room, partly food and water and partly the home room. The bedroom is what I meant, the home room. I don't know where that came. My brain was like, the room of home. It is called home room. And then I'm like, oh wait, that brings back memories. That's not what I was meaning or going for. But anyways. I'm probably going to get annoyed with this at some point. Also, my body is beginning to revolt. It doesn't like that I've sat here all day. It likes to move a lot more than I have. I don't care. My body's not important. I'll organize it off camera for two reasons. One, because I'm going to need a lot more chests. But meh. Actually, you know what? I'll take that. Get me over here. The only minor organizing is my quote-unquote valuables. Tools and produced things. Like if I had any aerogel, it would go in there, for example. I don't really care about the fire extinguisher, I gotta be honest. Or the flares. Some stuff. That's where all my tools are. And I'll also bring back the battery charger. Because that'll make a lot more sense. In fact, I'm going to need to make more battery chargers. Not because I have that many batteries, but because I need them in different spots. Also, do you have anything left in you? Yeah. Okay. So, beautiful. Perfection. Okay, that'll be just about the end here shortly. And then, actually, I think I'm going to hop off. Not only did I spend all day on it, but I want to keep playing because I'm having the time of my life, but also my body hates me. It hates my guts. Right now. So, that being said, after this video, I'm gonna call it a day, honestly. I'm gonna put you right there. Computer chip. So, computer chip, diamond, lead. So I have all of the above, so don't tell me I don't have the computer chip. Diamond. Okay. Wiring kit, copper wire, titanium. Ooh, these are super cheap. Well, not really, but for me they are. I have a bunch. Of these things. I don't know. I'm going to do that right quick. Oh, that's where the other computer chip went. Okay. The heck? There you are. Okay. Huh. Back towards the front. Probably towards the front. Actually, real quick. No. Didn't think so. I actually did think so for a second. Copper wire. I'm missing copper wire for this, and I just, Okay, so the idea now is to have a battery charger and one of these in every one of the things, along with a chest, so I can put like modules or whatever for that specific docking port. Because like each docking port is going to have, like this one, granted I moved this one block, I guess, this way. One corridor length this way. But aside from moving it that much, this one has been docked in this same moon pool the entire time. So, and I'm going to keep it that way because if I, well, not if, but when I get the prawn suit, this is going to be the prawn suits, right? And so, like, that way, it's just going to have their own docking port with their own chest of own, modules. As long as I park it in the same one every time, it'll be fine. I don't know what I'm doing. That much is clear. Let's see. Copper wire, copper wire. Actually, I kind of have a game plan, but whatever. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if you heard that. I apologize. Anti-taken. Okay, cool. I don't like it there. But either way. Anyways, the idea, so like in that one, the other moon pool over there, is going to look exactly like this one, aside from what's docked inside of it. So it'll have the this station right where the exact same spot as this one is, and same with the battery charger and power cell charger once we get the recipe for that. So that's fantastic. Basically, all I need to do right now is flesh out the storage room, design it how I want to, label it if I can label it how I want to, and if not, I'll just start totally remembering what's in what chest, but whatever. They have lockers that do have labels, but they're much smaller, and they hang on the wall, and I won't be able to have any middle rows of lockers. So I'm just gonna have to deal with what I have. That being said, yeah, I need to flesh this room out, storage room, get the food and water moved over here. Not that there's any water, but just food. I guess the water is also the food. It's a different type of food. Build some more corridors going that way, and a hatch to the garden, I guess. The outdoor garden, this is the indoor garden, so then this might be just, like I said, the bedroom type stuff, I don't know. And then build another room going this way so I can have such and such for another multi-purpose room for this. And then this, I gotta be honest, I didn't want to tell you what that was yet, but it's the power generation area, so I'm pretty sure if you rub your two brain cells together, you can determine that it is the nuclear power plant room cell. Yeah, that's what it is. I gotta get used to this setup. I was going to see how much it was to make. Yeah, this is the right one. 3 lead and a glass. Okay, so let's see. This one, nope. 3 of these. Oh, wait. 1 glass, which we can do.
Seek fluid intake.
No. Oops, I don't think I grabbed one. No, I didn't. I'll just deal with that later. Glass. And reactor rod. Totally not useful yet until I build the reactor, which is going to be a plasteel ingot, so I need 2 more lithium, an advanced wiring kit, and 3 lead. So what does it take for an advanced wiring kit? I have less than 5 minutes. I was a little late on my 5-minute marker, but that's okay. Advanced wiring kit takes a wiring kit, 2 gold, and a computer chip. A computer chip takes a gold, 2 coral, and a copper wire. Copper wire. Da, da, da. Chip. Advanced wiring kit. Three lead. 1, 2, 3. Plus a titanium ingot. You know what? I might be able to do this. I might be able to do this. Hold up. Just kind of risking it, but risking it for the biscuit. Still have the reactor rod in my inventory? No, let me go back and get it. I had forgotten what I did with it, and so I just went through everything until my brain caught up with what I was doing. I need water immediately. That's fine.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
What did I just said that?
Vital signs stabilizing.
That's enough for me to finish doing what I need to do. Poo. Come on, can I do it in enough time? Can No, I can't, because it won't let me back in.
Welcome aboard,
Come on.
Captain.
Thank you. Thank you. What am I missing? Oh, I need to do another one. Oh well, I ran out of time for this episode. I'll do it in the next one. This was episode 11. Thank you so very much for watching. I will go get either another lithium or whatever. Next time I turn the station on, because I'm turning it off. It is well past its time for being on. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. I've been on literally all day since like about 8 hours. So, alright. I hope you have a lovely day. I truly hope that you enjoyed the video. I also truly hope, because I forget my outro, I truly hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is for you, and farewell.